For centuries, the Vindhya Mountains have stood as a silent sentinel across central India. A range steeped in legend, whispered to be older than the Himalayas themselves. But recently, something has stirred within these ancient peaks. Something unnatural. Seismic activity is increasing. Villagers speak of strange lights and unsettling tremors. Is it simply the earth flexing its muscles, or has something far more sinister awakened? The key to understanding the present lies in the past. The legend of Agastya Muni is central to the Vindhya story. According to ancient texts, the Vindhya Mountains were once immensely proud, growing so tall they obstructed the sun's path. The gods, fearing the imbalance, pleaded with the sage Agastya to intervene. Agastya, a man of immense spiritual power, traveled south, requesting the Vindhyas to lower themselves so he could pass. He promised to return, but he never did. Humiliated and bound by their word, the mountains remained lowered, awaiting Agastya's return, until now. Some believe Agastya's presence acted as a spiritual tether, a binding force. With time eroding the memory of Agastya, the mountain is slowly beginning to reclaim its lost glory, causing chaos and unease. Today, the idyllic life around the Vindhyas is changing. Villagers report unsettling phenomena. Soundbite Villager 1, the earth shakes every night now, louder and more frequently than before. We fear for our lives. Scientists have recorded a surge in minor tremors, unusual for this geologically stable region. Simulated news report. Geological experts are baffled by the recent increase in seismic activity around the Vindhya range. The cause remains unknown. Some theorize about increased tectonic pressure, but others whisper of something more, something connected to the ancient legends. Reports of glowing orbs seen near the mountain peaks have also surfaced, dismissed by some as misidentified weather phenomena, but believed by others as the energy or spirit of the mountain stirring from its slumber. Dr. Anya Sharma, a renowned Sanskrit scholar, believes the ancient texts hold clues. Expert interview. The Puranas contain specific prophecies about the Vindhyas. Verses that speak of a time when the mountains will rise again, causing widespread disruption. They describe the land cracking, rivers changing course, and the very air growing thick with an unknown energy. Geological analysis reveals unusual rock formations that don't align with typical tectonic activity, hinting at the possibility of something more unusual driving the changes in elevation. Other texts speak of the mountain releasing a powerful energy upon rising to its previous height. This energy is described as both life-giving and destructive, capable of reshaping the land. But the question remains, can the rising mountain be contained before disaster strikes? Beyond the geological and textual evidence, there are reports of unexplained phenomena plaguing the region. Compasses malfunction erratically. Electronic devices fail for no apparent reason. Visuals, showing distorted images on phone screens, flashing lights in the sky. Some have reported experiencing intense headaches and feelings of disorientation near the peaks. While easily dismissed as coincidence, these events paint a picture of a region experiencing something different. A team of paranormal investigators ventured to the base of the mountain and captured audio recordings filled with inaudible whispers and unsettling humming sounds. When analyzed, these recordings revealed a series of low-frequency vibrations that are not typical of geological activity. Could these vibrations be the mountain's attempt to communicate or a sign of the energy building within? Hidden deep within the Vindhyas are ancient temples, some lost to time and overgrown by the relentless jungle. Local legends speak of powerful rituals performed at these sites to appease the mountain and maintain balance. Visuals, animated depiction of a ritual involving chanting and offerings. Could the abandonment of these rituals be contributing to the current unrest? Are we witnessing the consequences of forgetting the ancient ways? Stories persist of a hidden chamber within one of the oldest temples, a chamber said to contain a device or object capable of controlling the mountain's power. But the location of this chamber remains a mystery, guarded by treacherous terrain and ancient curses. Today, scientists and researchers are racing to understand what's happening in the Vindhyas. Geological surveys are being conducted to map the shifting terrain. Visuals, scientists operating drones, analyzing data on laptops. Satellite imagery is analyzed for subtle changes in elevation. While many remain skeptical of the mythical explanations, the undeniable increase in seismic activity demands answers. Expert interview geologist. We're exploring all possibilities from natural tectonic shifts to the potential impact of mining activities. However, some of the data remains perplexing. But there's an undercurrent of apprehension in the scientific community, an acknowledgement that perhaps some forces are beyond our current understanding. The story of the Vindhyas also raises a critical question about our relationship with the natural world. The region is rich in resources, and development projects are encroaching further into the mountains. Visuals, construction equipment, mining operations. Are we inadvertently disturbing a delicate balance? Is our relentless pursuit of progress awakening something that should have remained dormant? What price will be paid for our technological advancement? While advancements are essential, there is a growing sentiment among the locals that the mountain is fighting back against the industrialization that threatens its existence. Could the rising mountain be a warning from nature, urging us to reconsider our impact on the environment? The mystery of the Cursed Mountain of Vindhyas remains unresolved. Is it a natural phenomenon, a geological anomaly, or something far more profound? The ancient legends offer a compelling explanation, but the scientific evidence is still being gathered. One thing is certain, the Vindhya Mountains are changing, and whatever is happening within their ancient heart will have far-reaching consequences. As the mountains continue to rise, the question lingers, can we find a way to coexist with the ancient power that stirs beneath the earth? Or are we doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past, unleashing forces beyond our control? Want to learn more about the Vindhyas Mountains and the mysteries surrounding them? Visit the following resources: link to a relevant academic journal or geological survey, link to a website about Indian mythology and Puranas, link to a news archive about seismic activity in the region, search online for the Vindhyas Mountains legends. Source lists in the description and someone waiting for you inside the portal of shadows. Let's dive in. Subscribe to the channel to get notified for the new uploads.